Um, I mean, both of you had pivotal plays to kind of shift the momentum. What did you either of you feel like was kind of the turning point of this one?
I mean, honestly, we were in the huddle talking about like we didn't really have a pep to us. You saw like the pace that they were playing at, the pep that they had in their step, and we just didn't have that today. And so I think it's on us, to change that next game and then just come out, with that pep in our step and kind of match their intensity and their physicality.
Yeah, for either of you, it seemed like Becky was most concerned with the defense. What did you feel like was the biggest struggle on that end of the floor and slowing them down?
Yeah, I think we just have to be physical on the defensive end. I mean, the refs are letting us get away with things. So we just have to see how the refs are calling it and kind of match that physicality. But yeah, just being aggressive on the defensive end. I mean, they're being aggressive with us when we have it on offense. So we just have to match that intensity.
There was a point in the third where, even though they had outplayed y'all to that point, you cut the lead to three, and then they went on that 11-0 run to close the quarter and then open up the fourth. What stopped that momentum when you cut the lead to three from your eyes on the court?
Yeah, I think we've talked a lot about closing quarters and ending quarters strong, and we haven't been able to do that lately. And it showed, like you said, 11-0 run. And so I think we just have to lock in those last few minutes and get stops. And just trust the process, buy into what the coaches are telling us, and play hard, on the defensive end. I think is the biggest thing, just getting back, getting turned around in transition. We know that they like to push the ball in transition, push it with a lot of pace. And so I think it's just on us, to just be aware of that and know that and just get turned around on the defensive end. That's the biggest thing. Our defense, it wasn't there tonight.
Dana, you were really effective off the bench, especially in the third quarter. What were you seeing in transition that was allowing you to help push the pace and get some buckets and some and ones there too?
Yeah, I think I got to be a spark for us. I got to come in. I got to change the tempo. Defensively, I wasn't good tonight. Well, this afternoon, I was not good defensively. But just being aggressive. They need me to get in the paint, and I feel like I need to get more easier shots for Jackie, easier shots for Jewel, Chelsea, like getting that paint and spraying. I think I don't know how many assists we ended with, but I feel like we didn't pop the ball enough. So for me, just being aggressive.
Dana can like see the frustration in your face. I'm wondering how you can channel that into game two.
Be better. That's pretty much what it is. Just be better. Be ready to play. I feel like took a few plays off, and I think it came to bite us in the butt. So just staying locked in. Uh, Being ready to play next game.
For either of you, when you see Asia sort of struggling and not just being the Asia Wilson you're expecting of her, like just how do you try to support her in a game like that?
Yeah, we got to be better for her. I mean, she deals with a lot. Like she's getting double team, triple team. We have to take some pressure off of her. We have to be better and getting her. I feel like easier looks. Everything can't be ISO for her. We got to get her some catch and shoot, pick and pops. Just kind of get her going. And like I said, for me, um, I got to get our guards easier shots. I feel like we was taking a lot of tough shots off the bounce, but we weren't getting in the lane and catching, shooting, spraying threes. So, but collectively, we all have to just be better, and we will. Thank you.